Hey everybody, Carl here from PopCon. We have not gone live in so long that I think it was 2023, and that is ridiculous. But we had an important enough announcement that we needed to open the floodgate and really go live tonight to explain what Circle City Clash is. And I have with me Christine, and Christine is going to tell us all about it. What is Circle City Clash and why is it at PopCon?
So Circle City Clash is, well, it's a lot of things, but it involves robot fighting. So for those of you who have seen BattleBots in the past or other similar combat robot fighting, that's what we're going to be doing. 3 days of it, three separate tournaments, including one that should be very easy for others to just kind of jump into. So it's something we're really, really excited about.
That's awesome. So there are two different sizes of bots. Am I correct?
Three, actually.
Three.
We're
Okay.
going.
So teach me, what's the third one?
Sure. So the three weight classes that we have on Friday, we're going to plastic ant weight is a 1 pound robot, super accessible. You could make one on your 3D printer, so very easy to get into. On Saturday, we're going to have the beetle weights, which are 3 pounds at a very hard hitting class, including a couple of the top 3 pound robots in the country right now are already registered for it. So pretty exciting stuff. And then on Sunday, we're going to have our fairy weights, which are 150 gram. So these are tiny, tiny little bots, but they pack a big punch.
Wow, 150 grams. Okay. So that what else in the real world is 150 grams? So people can picture that.
I don't know. I mean, like a
I put you on the
toy
spot. Okay.
machine.
But I will say the one thing that impressed me when you showed us pictures of the 3 pound beetle weight, they're way bigger than I thought they were going to be. So when you're holding like a 3 pound dumbbell or something like you're at the gym, it doesn't feel like a lot, or at least shouldn't. That's why you're at the gym. But the but it's way bigger because a lot of it's plastic and very lightweight motors and everything that's in there to make it really powerful. So they can really pack a punch, and it's going to be something to really see.
They absolutely can. These are destructive robots. I mean, they have all sorts of various weapon types. We have hammer saws, and we have robots with vertical spinners and drums, and all sorts of things. And when they hit, I mean, it's pretty spectacular to see. There's going to be lots of sparks, lots of robots flying across the cage. So if it's something that you've never seen live, it's absolutely something that you're not going to want to miss.
That's right. So anybody that attends PopCon will be able to witness this all weekend. And when you say there's sparks and things flying, this is a self-contained box that everything is in, kind of like I picture it like an ice hockey rink. So something can hit that glass really hard, and nothing's going to happen. I'm calling it glass. It's not really glass.
Exactly. These boxes are made to withstand a lot of force. And I've seen some crazy hits that you think that it's going to come right through. And thankfully, I mean, that's the great part of combat robotics. The bots, they don't always come out really great at the end, but all of the people involved are safe, which is wonderful.
Okay, so you said that people can actually join in. So if you're a bot maker or want to learn with what you said was easy 3D printed stuff, how do people go about doing that?
That is a great question. There are a lot of resources out there. I mean, if you search on YouTube, there's plenty of good channels. Another option is my show, Outside of the Box. We have a Discord full of builders that are more than willing to help with any questions or advice that somebody may have as far as building goes. So we'll make sure that we link all of the things, the registration, the information, and stuff like that. But I mean, the plastic ants, like I said, extremely accessible. And when it comes to the fairy weights, the great thing is that our partners at Tournabot, who are hosting that portion of the tournament, are going to bring a bunch of their fairies up so that if you want to participate in their tournament, you can essentially rent one of their bots for the tournament and compete, even if you don't have one yourself. So I
Wow.
think that's going to be really great for folks who just want to jump in.
That's tempting. That's tempting, but I don't get to slow down myself. Okay, so you mentioned your podcast. So I believe you're going to be doing your podcast and also a fan panel discussing all this.
Yes, exactly. My show is Outside of the Box, and we talk heavily about combat robotics, sometimes leaning into STEM as a whole. Sometimes people forget that combat robotics really has a lot of roots in pop culture. I mean, BattleBots has been something that's been around for a long time, and a lot of the robots' designs are inspired by pop culture and different things. I mean, there's even a beetle weight out there that has like it's called Boombox, and it has a music system tied into it. Like there's all sorts of cool designs that have been inspired by these things. So I think it's a really great fit for PopCon, and I'm so excited for people to see it.
That is fantastic. And now that you've mentioned BattleBots, trademark, not ours. Is there a special guest coming from the BattleBot
Um,
world?
Yes. So for those who are fans of BattleBots, and especially if you've watched the more recent seasons, people may have heard of a Witch Doctor. So the actual bot is going to be there at the con. So if folks want to check out a heavyweight up close and personal, you're going to get to do that. So I think that it's really exciting for everybody to have that opportunity.
Fantastic. Okay, so I think I have covered everything that people need to know. After this, we're going to link in the comments all the things that people need to be able to link to, whether they want to register or get tickets or just come with family, all that good stuff. We'll have down in the comments. Anything that I missed?
Just to say, we may have some other undisclosed surprises in store. So I would say if you weren't already planning on attending PopCon, there's lots of reasons to, by the way, but this should give some extra added incentive because we're going to be doing some really cool stuff and have an opportunity for people to really get to be more involved and see people doing cool things with robots.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time tonight, Christine. And let's get the word out because this is going to be one heck of an event.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, everybody. PopCon out.